Hello and welcome to our second video on Adobe InDesign Basics for TazMcCarthy.com. The first thing you'll notice on the side is using our pages. There's a thing up the top called a master. What this is like a template. So I've set up a document here with a generic front cover, but say I've got something like in a magazine where I want each page to have the same type of thing. If I double click up here on the a master, I'll now be editing the template. So say for instance at the top of each page I might like a rectangle that has a certain piece of text or something like that. It's got the name of the magazine or the name of the author or something like that. So I can set that up however I want, fiddle around, change with all my text options. I can import graphics from Photoshop or Illustrator or pictures. I can put in page numbers, anything like that, anything that I'd like to come up on every page. So I'll just have a really quick play here with some different font styles and things like that. So what I'm doing is setting up something that you might have in a folio or a magazine. Just really simple. Give this one a black outline. The stroke is here just like Illustrator, and I can do different type of strokes. For instance, I might like this one to have a slotted effect, and I'll make it wider to give this type of effect. Something else I might like to do is to put in a page number, which you can also do and it will automatically update. Okay, so I've edited my master. You'll notice straight away, because there's a little A in the corner, any of these pages from now on will be updated for me. You can have more than one master as well. So I've set up my template here, and now every time I make a new page, assuming it's got the A for that A master, it's applying that template instantly. So I never have to do that over and over like I would in Word or something like that. There's no copying and pasting. All I need to do is set it up once up the top, and then every time I edit a page it puts in all of the things that I wanted. If you right click on a page, you can apply a different master to it, or even say you forget to double click on the master up the top and you're actually editing the page directly, you can then right click and apply that to a master to get it to save. So that's one really handy way of getting a professional look without spending a whole deal of time. One of the really nice things about InDesign is the way it works with paragraph styles. Now if we're importing a lot of text from Word, we don't really want to be fixing up the formatting over and over. Ideally you'd like to type it in Word without spending really any time on the formatting. And you can do this with InDesign. So I'll place in my text from the previous video. You can do this by setting up what's called a paragraph style. So to do this, you start with a passage of text, just any text is fine. And what you do is, say I'm going to have a particular type of heading the whole way through the document, I'll set that up first. So say I want every heading in the document to be in this pink color, I want it to be a certain size, I want it to be all capitals. I can set up whatever I like here. Okay, I simply highlight this text, I come up to paragraph styles, and I hit create new style. And it creates paragraph style 1. Now I'll name it here for something that helps me, which is heading. Okay, maybe in the first paragraph I'd like something fancy to happen where I want the first paragraph to be in pink or something silly like that. So I highlight this again, create a new paragraph style, and I'll call it first paragraph. Okay, now I have my normal type of paragraph, so I'm going to highlight that, make another one, rename that to normal paragraph. I might have another piece of text which goes underneath the picture and I want it to stand out and look a little bit different. Maybe I'd like it to be all in italics and just a little bit smaller. So I might create a style for that one as well, and I'll call it caption. You can set up as many of these as you like. You can call them whatever you like, and if you're looking into more complicated things, exploring down the side here will let you change pretty much anything you can think of to set it up how you want it the first time, and then you simply save it. Okay, so from now on I'll show you how easy it is to apply this. Say I've written pages and pages of something from Word and I now want to bring it over. I haven't formatted it at all in Word, so I'll just cheat here a little bit to get some text. We'll just place that in again and again just to speed it up. So as you can see, the plain text is coming from Word. Now this is the best bit. So I'm going to make this a heading. I simply put the cursor somewhere in the middle of it and come up here and click heading, and it applies it instantly. Then this one's the first paragraph, put the cursor there, click once. This one down here might be, I might have a second heading, click in the middle of it, click heading once. I might want this little section here to be a caption, put the cursor there, click once. So you can see by setting this up in advance, you do all of your word processing in Word. You don't worry about the formatting at all. You set it up once in InDesign, saving the styles, and then every time you import something into your folio, it's just a matter of click, click, and it changes back and forth really, really quickly and easily. After you've been working on your document for a while, you might like to see what it looks like. To do that, you need to go up to View, put it on Overprint Preview, and the other thing to click is on Preview over here. That'll get rid of all the guidelines. That'll show you how it'll actually look on the page. Leaving Overview Preview on will slow down the performance of the computer, so you don't want to leave that on all the time. That's more for if you've got graphics imported from Illustrator. They won't really display in high resolution until you click that. When you are actually finished, not many people are going to have InDesign, so you need to save it as a PDF or something like that. And that's under here, under the File menu, and then you've got Export, and we've got PDF down here. It's just a matter of saving it as a PDF, and then everyone will be able to read it without needing InDesign or without any hassle.